sit down and do a tag. I haven't done one of those for a while, and I thought they would be fun. I'm really trying to build up my subscribers, and I have gotten a few since the last time I did my YouTube mom tag, I believe is what it was. So I figured I would do another one, and hopefully you guys can get to know me better. So yeah, I will get right into it. It's called the Little Bit of Everything tag, and there are 30 questions, so we are going to try and get right to this. So the number one question is, do you keep up with the Kardashians? And yes, I do. It's a little embarrassing. Not really. Who cares, right? So yes, I totally do. I even follow them on YouTube. Kim has a YouTube channel I just found, and I watch the show a lot. I love Chloe. Chloe's my favorite. I watched her recent new show, The Revenge Body. I watched her, the show, the late night one where she interviewed people. I can't remember what that was called, but Cocktails with Chloe. I love them all. I just do. I just love their personalities. They're obviously beautiful, and I don't always agree with everything that they say and do, but they crack me up, so yes. And then number two, if you could have an old muscle car, which one would you choose? Any kind of Mopar. I love Mopar old muscle cars. I love all old cars pretty much for the most part. They're all really cool, but definitely some kind of Mopar would be my pick. Number three, do you curse like a sailor when the camera isn't rolling? Not really, no. Number four, if your significant other gave you a hall pass, who would you use it on? Be honest. This is just so silly to me because it's such like something that I would never do. Like, I don't really think like that. I don't think of being with another man. Just for the sake of answering the question, probably like Chris Pratt or somebody like that. So yeah. What is one thing you do that you hate to admit? All kinds of stuff. I do all kinds of things that I don't like that I do, but I do them. Late night snacking. Not waking up as early as I should be probably in the morning, especially when I have someone going to school. I like get up at the last minute and get everything going. We're not rushing. I wake up in enough time to where they have time to eat, get dressed, and we're not rushing and everything. And I'm not yelling at the kids and going crazy, but I could stand to wake up earlier than I really do. Number 6, do you really brush your teeth in the morning and at night? Be honest. I do brush my teeth every day. It's not always first thing in the morning because I have my coffee, and I know some people might be totally grossed out by that. Sometimes I do. I have woken up in the morning and brushed my teeth first thing, but usually I go straight to having my coffee, so I usually end up brushing my teeth sometime after I've finished my coffee, just that way I have extra fresh breath instead of brushing then having the coffee. And then most nights I try and brush my teeth. I will be honest though, I do not brush them every single night. And I know that's horrible. I never grew up being taught to do that. And so it was a really bad habit. And I remember when I first found out that you were supposed to be brushing at night, I just could not get into the habit. So it's been something I've been really trying to be intentional about while being an adult, but it doesn't always happen every night. Sometimes I stay up too late and then I'm so tired or whatever, but most nights I do try and brush them, just not every night. Okay, number 7. What is your go-to Starbucks drink? I have 2 of them, and it's it's a drink my husband taught me about a few years ago. It's not on the menu. It's called a Starbucks Double Shot, and it's an iced drink with you get milk, and then I think it's like 2 shots of espresso is what it is. So the way we order it is I usually get a grande. So it's a grande Starbucks Double Shot with 2% milk and white chocolate. And it just has this really super strong coffee flavor that we love. It is kind of weird, and we've mentioned this to each other several times. It has kind of a skunky smell. I don't know if it's the really super strong coffee that's in it. I don't know if it's the white chocolate that's doing it to it, but it has this real strong skunky coffee smell, but it is so good. It tastes delicious, and it just gives you that real good strong coffee kick. So yeah, so that's the other one, and then the other one's another cold drink, and it's their newer, the cold brew with the sweet vanilla cream, I think is what it is. That is my other favorite. For hot drinks, they're all so sweet. I've been really ordering drinks with half the sweetness, but those are my 2 go to Starbucks, I'll stop there. Number 8, is your current hair color your real hair color? All of the roots that's my natural hair color. The blonde, a little bit of stuff, no, obviously is not. But all of this brown, that is all natural because I'm growing it out. So, yeah. Number 9, if you could swap bodies with someone, who would it be and why? Probably Khloe Kardashian. She is just amazing. She's tall. I'm tall. I'm 5'9". And she's just beautiful. She's absolutely amazing. So I would totally swap bodies with her. And let's see here. Have you read 50 Shades of Grey? If so, what did you think? No, I have not read the book at all. And I really was not supposed to see the movie, but shh, don't tell anybody. I secretly watched it one night. It was on free, on demand. And I was like, I'm just going to watch it and see what all the hype is about. And yeah, it was definitely risque. I've seen a lot worse, sadly enough, in a lot of movies. But yeah, I have watched the movie. So I don't know if I'm going to watch the second one though. I mean, it was good. It had a good storyline, and stuff, but definitely not like a favorite or anything like that. Number 11, do you crack your knuckles? Not really. I used to, well, sometimes like, or I'll go, this is like my thing I'll do. It's like if I'm really bored or something. So occasionally. Number 12, have you accidentally text messaged someone something you were supposed to be sending to your special someone? No. My husband and I don't text. He's a garbage truck driver and he's not supposed to be on his phone. He's not even supposed to be drinking while he's driving at all, like a sip of his coffee or anything. They're very, very strict on safety. So we do not text during the day. I mean, very rarely. And so we certainly don't have time to be sexting back and forth. We rarely even talk on the phone during the day. So no, I've not done that. Number 13, have you ever created a fake profile to creep on someone? No, I have not. I'm not going to catfish anybody. I think that's super creepy and super weird. So I'm way too honest and upfront of a person for that. Okay, number 14. Which is your weakness, cookies or pastries? Pastries. Like, I don't even have to think about that. We're just going straight to it. Cakes, pastries, donuts, anything soft, chewy. I have a serious problem with that. But I do love cookies too. I won't shy away from a good cookie. Number 15. What do you love about yourself? I think over the past few years, I think I'm just different. I don't know. I'm just very honest. Hopefully I don't come across as like mean when I'm honest, or like brutally honest or whatever, but I'm just honest. Like, I just want to show the world. That's one reason why I started this YouTube channel, is it's like, I want other moms to see that in order to be a good mom, we don't have to strive for perfection. There's these YouTube channels out there which are beautiful and lovely to watch, and they create beautiful content. And just as an example, even Martha Stewart, it's like, that's such, to me, a high standard to live up to, and I do not have that kind of personality. Yes, I like things to be nice, but it's overwhelming to me sometimes to try and have everything perfect and stuff like that. So it's just that I am honest, I'm open, I try and keep it real, and that's one thing I just like about myself. So, there's a lot of questions on here, sorry, so it's like I keep forgetting where I was, so bear with me here. Number 16, do you have to match your nail polish to your toe polish? Nope, I don't. Sometimes I do, but many times I will redo my nails several times before I do my toes, because my toes last so much longer than my fingernails do. So I'll have the toes for like a few weeks and before I need to redo them. So yeah, but right now they kind of do. Don't look too closely, they're not that great. These are my St. Patrick's Day nails, and I've got like a forest green on this one with a little sticky flower thing, and then like a tealish green on the rest of them, and then my toes have this darker green, just all that, not the flower or anything. So they already are starting to chip. Let's see here. 17, tell us a few things about you that people would be surprised to know about. See, this is a question. See, I know what I like about myself. This is what would surprise people. I mean, I don't even know. I'm horrible at answering this kind of question. I'm trying to think of something I haven't mentioned on here yet. You know, I like reality TV. Obviously, I like the Kardashians. Maybe I'll get back to that one. I don't even have anything that's popping in my head. That's the problem. Let's see here. Number 18, heels or flats? Flats. I'm already 5'9". My husband's the same height as me, so anytime I wear heels, I'm taller than him. I'm the kind of person that likes to be shorter than my husband, so we're at the same height. So, and I'm just not very good at walking in them. So they look great, love them. I just personally am more comfortable in a flat. Number 19, if you could do anything for one day and money wasn't an option, how would you spend your day? Dream big. Taking the kids to Disneyland or Disney World, either way. We have never been. I don't know, that's the biggest dream right now, is to take the kids to Disneyland, mainly because we live in Oregon and it would be in California, so it'd be close. But then I've heard Disney World is actually cheaper, even though you're flying to the other side of the country. You can get some better deals. It doesn't really matter to me. That's my big dream right now. And I don't know when and if it's ever going to happen, because we have so many, we live in a very old home that needs a lot of repairs, and that's pretty much where all of our money goes. So like when tax season comes, that's where all the money's going. We don't have money just to spend on vacations. We live on a single family income, so we don't have any money. I mean, like when we vacation, that's driving 2 to 3 hours to the coast for the day, and maybe going out to eat, which is like a really special treat, and then driving back home that day. That's our vacation. Like, we don't vacation. We just don't have that kind of extra money right now. So, because I'm not working or anything. So, yeah. So that would be my big, if money was not an option, we would go and just live it up. Live it up as a family and just have like the best day ever. So, and I would film it. Number 20, what is the last YouTube video you watched? I think a tag video, because I was looking for different tags to do. That was the last one I watched. It wasn't this tag, it was some other 17 questions tag or something. Number 21, do you have road rage? No, not really. I used to, not road rage, but I used to get a lot more frustrated with people, especially when I worked and I was doing the commute every single day on the highway. That just gets so old. But now it's like, I'm a mom, I'm just driving around town doing errands, and I just have slowed way down and just kind of go with the flow, and I'll get there when I get there. So there are times where people are being really not smart on the road, and it upsets me, or, you know, someone will do something to me and I'll pop off, you know, but they don't know that I'm doing anything. Because one time I had a guy, I'll tell you the story really quick. This was where it all ended for me, and I never did this kind of thing again. But I had a guy, we were in downtown Portland coming home from some appointment, and there was a guy that cut me off, like literally cut me off, and I let him know it was not cool. And so somehow I got around him, or maybe I didn't cut him off. He did it to me, and that's what upset me so much. Somehow, though, he got behind me and literally was following me, and it was super creepy. It was like, seriously, my husband and I were like, okay, we went too far. We took this a step too far, and we were coming down Powell, and I don't know, you know, if you live in this area, you would know where this is, but when you're coming down Powell, yeah, it had to have been Powell. There's this street called 17th, and it goes off like really quick, and it goes on this ramp thing or whatever. So I was in a little Scion XB, and I sped up, and he was like right behind me, and I veered off to the right really quick, like before he could even do it or something like that. I can't remember right now, but I got away from him, and that was the last time I ever did anything like that. So yeah, lesson learned. He scared the crap out of me. Number 22, what is your favorite rock and roll song? I have so many. I don't know. There's so many. There's so many good ones. I just love music. I love all kinds of music, rock and roll, rap, metal, country. Like, I love it all. So I don't have an actual favorite song. Okay, number 23, who was your first kiss? Do you still talk to them? My first kiss was when I was really little. So I have no idea. I do remember one. The one I remember, his name was David something. I think his last name started with a T. And no, we do not talk anymore. Yeah, that was a long time ago. It was a weird time. I think I was like 12 or 13. I don't know. Number 24. If you could have one YouTuber's closet, whose would it be? Who did I just see? Oh, Love Meg. She just moved into this beautiful new house, and her closet is like, wow. So yeah, I don't know if they're asking if you would want the stuff in her closet or just her closet. I wouldn't want just her closet. I don't know what all the stuff she has in there because it was empty when she showed it. But yeah, it was beautiful and a walk-in, and that would be amazing. Number 25. If you could have one YouTuber's makeup collection, whose would it be? Oh my gosh. I don't know. There's Sam Sherman. I think that's how you say her last name. Yeah, she's beautiful. Love all her makeup. I wouldn't want hers. Do you have a nickname? Not really. When my husband and I first got together, for years, he called me Punkin, Punkin, and I used that a ton, like online and stuff, and he was always calling me Punkin. And then somehow that stopped. I don't know when. It just kind of stopped happening, so I don't really we just call each other Babe now, so I guess that could be my nickname, but not really. Number 27, what do you think is the best thing about your YouTube channel? Hopefully that I keep it real in a good way, that I'm encouraging, maybe that I'm offering something to someone's life, I don't know, even if I'm encouraging you to maybe start your own channel because you see that you don't have to be perfect on YouTube to start a YouTube channel. I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't been around long enough and made enough videos and had enough subscribers and comments to really know what's so great about my YouTube channel. So we'll see. We'll see in the future. Let's see here. Number 28. How many cars have you had and what were they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jeez, really? Seriously? I've had 6 cars? The first one was a Ford Escort. I think it was like a 93 or 94 Ford Escort. It was my first car I ever bought on my own. And it was the most basic vehicle ever. I was living on my own, working on my own, and I had Brendan already, so that was a struggle. I needed a car that was like around $100 a month, and that's my friend who was a dealer, or worked for a dealer. That was the best he could do for me, and I took it. And it worked really good until the transmission went out a few years later. Then I got a Ford Focus from a rinky-dink place here in town that does no longer exist because they sold lemons, and they sold me a lemon, and it had all kinds of problems. It was the cutest little car. I was so excited because I had gotten a good job, and it was right when Joe and I had gotten together and my life was improving. I got a good job, I got a good man, we moved to a really nice apartment, everything was really exciting, and then the car started like falling apart. After that, I traded that in for the Scion XB 2006. That was the newest, nicest car I'd ever had. Totally reliable, loved it. Then after that, we went through some financial issues. Maybe someday I'll share that on here. I don't know. It's a pretty intense story. Then I had a 4Runner, and I believe it was a 94 4Runner. Loved it. Awesome vehicle. Really, really good. But then when we were having Daniel, there was no way that Hannah's car seat, Daniel's car seat, and then Brendan, who at the time was 10, would all fit in the back seat because 4Runners are really skinny. So we traded that, or sold that. We sold it for more than we bought it for because it's a 4Runner and they sell really good here. And went and got the van, which was a 2002 Kia Sedona, and that was super nice. That was one of the nicest vehicles I'd had at the time. It was like all leather. It was just really, really nice. And then it started to show age this year, well in December, and we got the Volvo, which is a 2008 Volvo XC90, and that is what I currently drive, and I love it, and it's like so fancy. I've never thought I would own something like that ever. So yeah, so that is my car evolution. It slowly got better, 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 better. So let's see here. Number 29, what's your favorite pizza? Pizza in general, I really like it. No, the garlic chicken. The one with like the white creamy sauce and the chicken and the cheese and the green onions. Oh my gosh, my favorite. We just had one. Where did we get it? Oh, our new favorite pizza place is called Pizza Guys. And I don't know if they're nationwide or if they're just in Oregon, but they have the best pizza. It's our favorite. They always have a buy one, get one free if you order it online. And we have had the best customer service we have ever had from any restaurant or any place ever. They are the nicest people. Just awesome. So I love Pizza Guys, and they have a awesome sriracha pizza. Oh my gosh, it's so good. But their chicken garlic is the best. Last question. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling. Number 30. If you could only have one lipstick for the rest of your life, which lipstick would you choose? Probably what I have on, and this is actually lip liner, lipstick, and lip gloss. But this is my favorite shade that I've had for quite some time, and it's the CoverGirl. I think it's called Romantic. Yeah, I just love it. But then I have the MAC Whirl lip liner around that, and then I have a Cargo, I think it's called Antigua or something like, Anguilla, or however you say that. It's like some other country or something like that. It's a really light pink. I have that over top. But yeah, probably the Romantic. I'm horrible. I don't know what these things are called. I just like the way they look. So yeah, so that is it. I've talked a lot. This is already at 23.5 minutes, so I'm going to have to edit this down some. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. So I really want to start building a community on YouTube and really getting to know my subscribers more and some people that I subscribe to, and just building a community out of this whole experience. So I'm going to tag 3 people for this tag, and I cannot wait to watch your guys' video. So the first person I'm going to tag is A Mommy's Life Vlog. And the second is Life of a Southern Mom, and I know she hasn't been posting for quite some time, but I would love for her to see this video because I want to see more videos from her. And then the last one is Frugal AnnieK in Upstate New York. I know she posts a lot of food videos and stuff, but I would love to hear from you guys. I want to learn more about you and see, you know, what your little quirks are and stuff too. So I will be on the lookout for those videos, and I thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.